my little butterflies, and welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA, and you know, fly away hair MUA. So yeah, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes. I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA, and if you're not new here, hi, welcome back. Nice to see you again. So this is just a quick video on my Project Pan update on a few things that I have gotten through and that I'm going to bring in new stuff, and a few things that I haven't gotten through and I think I might take out or change up or just keep going with. So let's just dive straight in. So I'm going to start with the products that I have already panned, and then I will move on to stuff I'm bringing in. So the first thing I managed to pan was the My Clarins Refresh Hydrating Beauty Mist. I had this for a long time and I really wanted to pan it, and I did. All empty, really nice. Would I buy it again? Yes, I probably would. It was actually really nice, and it came with the Clarins Times in the Throw bag collection. There's a video of that on my channel somewhere. Maybe if I remember I will leave a link down below, but yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Smells like summer and it's all gone. So the beauty mist I'm going to be replacing that one with is the Akin Mist Hydrating Toner. I got this from the Feel Unique little pack, so this is the one I am going to be using next and trying to pan. It's quite a small size. I'm going to try and pan it because I actually have no other hydrating beauty sprays, so I thought I might as well try and pan the one I have to hand. Next up is my number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. So I panned this. I'm absolutely gutted because I love the number 7 primer, but I actually have quite a few primers in my collection that I really need to get through, test out, try, use up, because they're getting old. And because this was like a small size, it was only 10 mils, I thought I could easily get through that, and I have, so it's really good. So I actually have 2 primers that I'm bringing into my Project Pan. So this is the Lacura Snapshot Ready. It's like a dupe for the Smashbox primer, and then I have the Revolution Black Onyx one, but the name has kind of rubbed off. But this one I've used quite a bit of, this one not so much, but I like to use them both together. This one is way too illuminating and kind of makes my makeup slide off, so I sort of tone it down with a bit of this, which is more mattifying. Both of them together sort of give me a glowy mattified look, which I really like at the moment. Plus it seems to help my makeup stay on more when I'm at work and I'm wearing my mask. So yeah, these are the next 2 that I'm going to try and pan. Wish me luck. So these ones I panned really easily. They are just makeup or foundation samples from Charlotte Tilbury. The Light Wonder one I wasn't too keen on, but obviously I used it over a couple of days just to see what it was like. The Magic Foundation I really enjoyed. I enjoyed it so much I went ahead and bought the full-sized bottle of it. This is the foundation that I'm now going to move into my Project Pan because I like it and I enjoy it so much. I know that I'm going to be wearing it over the next few months. Because it's winter, I can kind of get away with foundation, whereas in the summer I tend to lean more onto BB creams because they're a bit more hydrating for my skin, because it can get really dry. So I thought I can actually pan this, I reckon, with maybe in a few months, or I can use it for a few months and then move on to BB creams and then go back to it later on in the year when winter hits again. But you know, really enjoying that. So I actually can't remember if I put this in my Project Pan video. I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. If I didn't, this was one that I actually planned on putting in my Project Pan, but I either forgot about it or I did. I can't remember. And I'm already filming, so I can't go back and quickly look because everything is on my phone that I'm filming on. But this is the Becca Skin Love Glow Shield Primer and Set Mist. This was actually really nice, a bit bougie, quite expensive for what it is, but it was a nice setting spray. I tended to use it more as a setting spray than a priming spray because I like my other primers. But you know, it was nice, but it's done now. Bye bye. So the setting spray I am replacing it with is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Milk Fixing Spray. I got this in the Chocoholic or Chocolate Revolution gift set. The box is over there, that's why I'm looking there. I've started to use this quite a lot recently, so I definitely think I could pan it. I do have other setting sprays that I might sort of test out and try out over the course of the next few months. But at the moment, this is the one I want to pan, so very nice. Next up, I have the Nars Climax Extreme Mascara. This is one of my favourite mascaras this year. Absolutely love it. It really gives my lashes the fake lash look that I like without putting fake lashes on because I hate them. This is such a stunning mascara and I love it. But it is all dried up and empty now, which is so sad, but it was a really nice mascara. Would I buy it again? In a heartbeat, I think I would, especially if it was on sale because Nars are a bit bougie and expensive. But it was a really nice mascara, so I'm sad to see that it's gone, but I've worked through a mascara. The mascara I'm going to be bringing in to my project pan is the Revolution 5D Lash Mascara. So I literally tested it out today, so you might be thinking, hang on a minute, that's a bit quick. But I actually really like how it applied. It's not maybe as good as the Nars Climax Extreme Mascara. I do have other mascaras in my collection that I've opened before, but I did kind of like the brush and the formula, so I'm just going to bring this one in, have a play with it over the next month. If I really like it, then I'm just going to continue with it. If not, then I'll bring in another mascara in the next one. I'll just have a swap around. But I'm thinking, you know, as I've got it, I might as well try and pan it. And if I enjoy it, then I'm going to pan it quicker than if I don't enjoy it. But the first impression I had of this, I really like it. Lacura Radiant Concealer, that is bye-bye. It's all gone. This has actually been one of my favourite concealers as of late. It gives you coverage, but it's not too heavy and it's kind of illuminating. I like it. The only thing is it only comes in 3 shades when it's at Aldi's, so it's not the most inclusive range, but I enjoyed it. The concealer I'm going to be bringing in again is a new one that I literally just tried today, so you're going to think I'm mad, but it is the Revolution Eye Bright Concealer. I've had this on for a few hours now and I'm actually really enjoying it. It does illuminate, it makes my eye bags look not so prominent, so I'm really liking it, and I like the style of packaging. I think it's one I'm going to get through quite quick because when you twist it, this moves up jolly quick. It really does. So I think I am going to be able to pan this. Plus I don't really have any other concealers. I do have a Winky Lux one, but that one is nearly gone, so that will probably appear in a product empties very soon. So this one is the one I'm going to try and pan. Next up, I have my Instant Effects PM Recovery Night Cream. This is one of my favourite night creams ever, but it is really expensive. My husband bought it for me last year. He found it in our local Lloyd's when it was closing down, so they had it for like real cheap. And it smells like men's aftershave. I absolutely love it. So it's not great if you are sensitive to scents, but if you're not, it's a really nice moisturiser. So that one is all gone. And the one I'm bringing in to replace that one is the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Night Cream. I've had this for a little while. It does say 24 months on the package, but as you can see, I have used it, but I kind of forgot about it because I was using other night creams. So I'm going to go back in and try and pan this one because although it says 24 months, I'm pretty sure I got it about 18 months ago, so I don't really want to leave it too long that it gets icky and nasty. So I might as well try and pan that now. So the next one is a No. 7 Restore and Renew Face Serum. I've used this all up. It was a nice serum. It's not one of my favourites. The Revolution Hyaluronic Acid is my favourite serum. But you know, if I have it in my collection, there's no point in buying another serum. If I have serums that I can use. Very nice. I got it in a gift set. Would I buy it again? Possibly not. No. 7 are quite expensive for their skincare range. For their makeup, they're actually quite drugstore-y, but for their skincare, they are bougie as hell. So yeah, it was a nice-ish serum, but it's all gone now. And I am replacing it with another No. 7 serum, just because I got it either in the calendar or a gift set at Christmas. It's the Early Defense Glow Activating Serum. So yeah, I have another number 7 one to try and use up. This one actually seems quite nice. I think I prefer this one over the other one. My skin seems quite happy with it, so I'm just gonna give it a go, see how we get on. Then I have my number 7 Protect and Perfect Eye Cream. This one I managed to use up quite quickly. Normally eye creams I take a while to get through, but I like to use my eye cream not only sort of under my eye, but I use it here and here. It sort of helps with smile lines and frown lines to sort of plump your skin back out, so that's a neat little trick that I like to try. So yeah, that one's dead and buried, all gone. And I also have I also have another number 7 eye cream, but this is more of an eye serum. I didn't have another eye cream to go to. I do now, but now that I've opened this one, I just want to get through this one, and then I will open my other eye cream later on in the year when I need to use a new eye cream. This one seems to work quite well. I'm quite happy with it, so let's just see how we get on. Next we have the Revolution Brow Gel. This has not, I use it every day and it's a nice brow gel. It's starting to change colour. It was more clear than that. It's now going more of a icky colour, but it's still okay to use. I've not panned it yet, so it's still going to be in my project pan, so I will just keep you updated with how I'm getting on. My lipstick, the Charlotte Tilbury Too Bad I'm Bad. Again, I've worn this a few times. I've not worn it religiously because I have been testing out new lipsticks that I've been buying over the months. But you know, this is one of my oldest ones that I own, so I do kind of want to pan it this year. It is definitely getting there though. There's not as much in there as there used to be, but I still have some work to do with this one, so I'm just going to carry on. Lip liner. So this is the Kylie Coco K, and as you can see, I've panned it. Yay! Not quite. I had a bit of an accident. So with this one, I could tip it upside down and the whole lid would fall out. I was using it last week and it fell on the floor, and my puppy trod on it. So it literally just smushed everywhere into my carpet, and I was like, oops. Great. So that one technically is panned, but I didn't pan it, so that one's a bit of a fail. But you know, I can say goodbye to it now. I am going to bring in another lip liner that I will hopefully pan during the year. I'm not trying to do it in a few months, that's not going to happen. But again, it is the same story, that the lead bit falls out. It's not lead, but you know, like a pencil lead. The middle bit falls out. I don't know why the Kylie ones tend to do that. I have the Balm one, that one doesn't do that. So I don't know if it's just certain formulas from her collections do that. I'm gonna try with this one. But you know, once again, if I break it, I break it. Then I have the Revolution Eye Primer. Still enjoying it, still getting on fairly well with it. There's no real gaps in it just yet, although I am pretty much using it daily when I am wearing makeup. I really like it. I'm going to keep it in my project pan. I'm not going to move on just yet. Next up, I have my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Obviously, everything's fallen off it. It's broken. And I have done really well with panning it. I can't remember how much of the pan was there last time. I had hit pan when I started this project pan, but obviously I want to try and use it up as much as possible. It's a really nice powder. It's been a staple in my collection for years and years. Will I buy it again? Probably. I'm quite happy with the amount it's panned at the moment. I'm gonna keep going until I get bored and want to move on to another one, or until it gets to the point where it's really not picking up very much powder, but it's staying in my project pan for now. Next up, I have my Becca Cosmetics Khloe and Malika face palette. So this one is knackered, but I am doing such great progress with it. So this one, it was panned last time, but it wasn't as big a pan. I've literally eaten away at that one. This blush, I was so close to hitting pan, or I had seen like 2 of the tiny little squares of the pan, so I was super happy. but I have hit pan on that one. The bronzer, as you can see maybe in the light, I can see a couple of squares, so I am definitely hitting pan on the bronzer. This blusher I have not hit pan on yet, but I have been using it as an eyeshadow when I can't be bothered to grab an eyeshadow palette. Yeah, really, really nice. I'm gonna continue on until I definitely hit pan on the bronzer, and maybe try and hit pan on that one. Then I might give this one a rest. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be needing to move on to a new highlighter soon anyway, because that one is literally like, no, you ain't getting none of me. So yeah, I'm really happy with the progress I've made on that, but I think I'm going to give it another month, see how I get on, because obviously last year I did a project pan on my old channel. This was in it, and I'm not getting bored of it. It is my favourite face palette ever. But there are other makeup items in my collection that I really want to play with, but I kind of feel guilty because this is in my project pan. So I'm going to give it another month, see how I get on, see how I feel. If I feel I want to change it up, then I might do next month. And I think lastly, because I think that's all I had in my project pan, I cannot remember. If I've missed anything out, I'm really, really sorry, and I will try to include it in next month's. But here I have the Revolution Soph palette, the extra spice one. I've used it a couple of times. I was using this mostly when I went to work, but as of late I have been using my face palette and a liquid eyeshadow, which I'm quite into at the minute. So this one's taken a back seat, and I'm kind of debating whether to take eyeshadow out of my project pan, just because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and it's kind of how the mood takes me. Like today, if I want a really pastel eye look, then I will grab my pastel palette. If I want a really funky gothy eye look, then I will grab a gothy eye look palette. If I want a nice princessy pink palette, I'm gonna grab a princessy pink palette. And because I like collecting eyeshadows, I do tend to, you know, chop and change, and I will be like, no, I'm going to use that one because I want to test it out for a video. Then the rest of the week it'll be homeschooling, so it'll literally just be a simple eye look. I think I'm going to take eyeshadow out of my project pan because I just don't think I'm going to get through it. Plus, because I like collecting eyeshadows, I kind of want to keep this one in my collection and not use it all and have to get rid of it. Although I could possibly buy it back again if I do that, because I like Soph and this palette. You know what I mean. I like it in my collection, so I think I'm gonna take out eyeshadows and just see how I go from there. There are a couple of other things that I'm gonna bring into my project pan. So I have a face mask. So this is a number 7 nourishing hydration mask. I got this in the calendar. It's very nice. My kids say it looks like meringues inside. Although it is nice, it is a really weird face mask. Like, you put it on, and when you go to wash it off, it's really hard to wash off, and it sort of goes into like a gloopy, filmy texture. So I have been using it, or trying to use it up, because it's not my favourite face mask, and I would actually like to buy some more, but as I've got this one sitting here, I kind of feel like I shouldn't be buying more. But you know, I'm gonna pan this one because I kind of want it out of my life. I love number 7, but this one is just, it's weird. And I do find as well, when I put it on, it will really sting my skin for like the first minute I've got it on. I'm a bit like, maybe that's a warning I shouldn't be using it, but I've not broken out, I've not got any rashes, and I've been using it for a while. So I just want it gone, but I don't want to feel guilty for just throwing it away if it's still got product in it, if you get what I mean. Next up, I have my L'Oreal Dark Brown Magic Retouch Root Concealer. I know I can get through these because I literally go through one of these every couple of months, so I thought if I add it into my project pan, then when I get through it, I will feel good, like I've got through another product in my project. It'll make me feel good. This is one of my faves, absolutely love it. Yeah, really good product. Okay, so I did have a Laura Ashley sort of lip balm gel thing that I was using, that I'm still going to keep that in my project pan, but it's in my bathroom and I can't be able to get up and go get it. I'm still going to use that and try and pan it, but I also want to bring this one in. So this is the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. green dragon. So as you can see, I have hardly any left, which is good. This is nearing a couple of years old now, so I kind of want to get it over and done with, use it up and move on to something else. I love the smell. It's kind of like a minty smell. But this is a really nice lip balm, so I've been using it again for the past few days. I kind of just want to get it done with now. So yeah, I'm bringing that one into my project pan. And that is, I believe, everything for my Project Pan February update. I seem quite happy with the makeup I've chosen and that I have in my Project Pan. Let me know how your Project Pans are going. I know, like, it seems like I was quite successful. I had a few things that I got through, but I did put samples in and I did put smaller items in, so all items that I had partially used up anyway that I knew I could get through. I just thought if I had a good head start, then I would feel good and I'd be able to do more. But yeah, that is this video done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.